Hi everyone, my name is Hana13, and today I am playing Tsukihime. Thanks to Manpig for actually giving me this lovely source of material, and with that, let's get started. Watch the opening, watch from the beginning. Let's watch the opening. Suddenly, I'm awakened with a start. The night is pitch black, and no one else is in the house. It's scary, being alone in the dark. So, to find everyone, I head out to the garden. Our mansion's gardens are vast fields of green, surrounded by thick, dense forest, with the trees blanket out with the light, almost like a massive curtain, like a stage in theater somewhere. The curtains of trees opens with a swishing sound. Excitement fills me, and anticipation of the beginning of the grand play. In the distance, I hear the sound of echoes beyond the black curtain of trees. Inside the forest, the sounds of everyone happily playing around. The curtain doesn't open yet. Unable to restrain myself, I wander into the darkness of the forest. Darkness surrounds me, a blackness so deep it suffocates me. Not even the calmest of rays of the moonlight can reach at me. The air is cold. Winter's chill so deep, my eyes feel like they'll freeze. The brief moments I thought I heard someone call my name, so I walked deeper into the forest. After passing through the veil of trees, I find everyone waiting for me in the forest clearing. But something is wrong. Everyone's lying on the ground. Everyone's lying on the ground in pieces. The clearing is bathed in blood. Sorry, I don't understand. A stranger approaches. The look in his face that he wants to rip me apart. I don't understand at all. But something else I don't know, I see in front of me, and it's torn in my place. I'm just a kid, so I really don't understand. A splash. Something warm and wet hits my face. It's red, a red liquid, red like a tomato. The person that was torn apart, the person I called Mom, never called my name again. I really don't understand. But it's just so cruel. I wanted to cry. I just felt like crying. Warm crimson blurs my vision, seeping into my eyes. But it doesn't bother me at all. The lonely moon floats above me, bearing witness in the night sky. It's strange. Why didn't I realize until now? Such a cold, horrible nightmare. Yes, I didn't realize it. That tonight, the moon is so beautiful. That was an interesting opening. Couldn't record the opening because of silly things. But anyway, let's go into the game. A prologue. Oh, I have to click. Sorry. When it came to, I was lying on the hospital bed. The curtains on my nearby window sways gently. It's a beautiful day outside, and the dry wall signals the end of summer. Hello, Shiki-kun. Congratulations on your recovery. The unfamiliar man extends his hand for a handshake. Oh, that's a man. Sorry. His square-rimmed glasses and warm smile are befitting. Sorry. His tidy-looking white clothes suit him perfectly, too. Can you understand what I'm saying, Shiki-kun? No. Why am I in the hospital? You don't remember, do you? You were involved in a car accident while you were walking. Your chest was stabbed by a shard of glass, and it was very unlikely that you would survive. Very unbefitting of what the color would... Sorry, sometimes I'm illiterate. I can't read. Very unbefitting of what a doctor would say. Yet he says it with still smiling cheerfully. Terrible. I feel terrible. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep? Yes, you should rest. You must focus on recuperating and not push yourself. The doctor is still smiling. To be honest, I can't stand that smile anymore. Can I ask you something, doctor? What is it, Shiki-kun? Why are there scribbles all over your body? And there are cracks all over the walls. Why are the cracks in the walls? The smile vanishes for a brief moment, then returns to his face immediately. He turns and walks away. It seems there was some brain damage after all. Get a hold of Dr. Aisha in the neurology. I also suspect that he may have suffered some damage to his eyes. Spend the afternoon examining his eyes. The doctor whispered to the nurse so that I wouldn't hear him. Sorry. Weird. There are scribbles all over everyone's bodies. The sloppy zigzag black lines running all over the floors, the walls, the ceiling. I don't understand what they mean, but looking at them makes me feel sick. I wonder what it is. The bed, too, is covered in these scribble lines. When I touch the lines with my fingers, my fingertips sink into the crack. Oh? It feels like I could reach farther down with something narrower, so I traced a line with a fruit knife that was lying beside the bedside table. I didn't use any strength and yell, and yet the knife sinks into the bed all the way to the hilt. It was fun, so I dragged the knife along the scribbly line. Thud. With a heavy sound, the bed snaps clearly in two. Gah! The girl next to my bed in mine screams. The nurses run over and take the knife away from me. Did you break the bed, Shiki-kun? The doctors don't ask why, but curiosity persists on how I did it. I traced along the line and it broke. Hey, just what is it with this hospital full of cracks? You better stop that, Shiki-kun. There is no such cracks like that anywhere. Now tell me, how did you just break the bed? You can tell me, I promise I won't get mad. I'm telling you, all I did was just trace a line with a knife. I see. Okay, we'll continue the conversation tomorrow. The doctor leaves. In the end, not a single person believed my story. As long as I run the knife among the scribbles, I can clearly cut anything. But I don't sorry. I don't have to put any force into it. It's as if it's cutting paper with scissors. The bed, the chair, the desks, the walls, the floor. I never tried, but definitely, even people. But it seems that no one else can see these lines. The black lines only I can see. Despite being a kid, I gradually began to understand what the lines were. They were probably like stitches. Just like stitches that hold an open wound together after surgery. I think they are weak spots. After all, there's no way I could cut such a thing with a child's strength alone. Yeah, I didn't know until now that the world is covered in these lines, these breaking lines that bind everything together. No one else can see them. That's why they're just fine. But I can see them. I'm scared. So scared. I can't even talk. It's just as if I'm the only one who went crazy. Maybe that's why? Why even after 2 weeks, no one believes my story. Even after 2 weeks, no one has come to see me. After 2 weeks, I continue to live alone in the world surrounded by black stitches. I need to get out. I don't want to be in this room anymore. I don't want to stay in this place covered in stitches. That's why I decided to escape and run away somewhere where no one else would be. But the wound on my chest still hurts, and I didn't get very far. That was all when I not-niced. I'm standing in a greasy greasy? Really, Hana? I'm standing in a grassy field just outside my town. I really didn't get far at all. My chest hurts, and I feel so sad. I collapsed to my knees and coughed. There's nobody here. drowning in this ocean of green in the end of summer. I feel like I'm about to disappear. But before that... Hey, you! It's dangerous to sit down in a place like that. Oh. I hear a woman's voice behind me. Huh? What do you mean? You're already a runt. I can't see you if you're sitting in the grass. I was this close to kicking you, so watch out. She points at me rather grumpily. I get a little angry. After all, I sit in the front row of the front, so I don't think I'm that short. Kicked? By who? Isn't it obvious, stupid? You and I are the only ones here, so who else could it be but me? She declares this confidently as she folds her arms. Well, I suppose that must be fate why we met here. So, you want to talk for a little while? My name is Aozi Ako. I can't read Japanese. My name is Aozaki Ako. What's yours? She extended her hand to me like in a kind cheerfulness one would show an old friend. I see no reason to refuse, so I tell her my name is Tono Shiki and grasped her cool hand and returned. Talking to her was a lot of fun. She didn't ignore what I said just because I was a kid. Instead, she listened to what I had to say like a friend. She is rather pretty. We talked about many, many things. About my family. How about it was an old and respected family with very strict traditional rules and an equally strict father. About my little sister, Akiha. My little sister Akiha, quiet Akiha, who always followed me around. About her big mansion and a vast garden, and how Akiha and I would play it together with our friends. Wow. I told her about many things about almost feverishly. Oh, it's this time already? Sorry, Shiki. I've got some business to take care of here, so let's stop here. She gets up to leave. My chest tightens, and I feel sad, thinking I'll be all alone again. See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you here, okay? You should go back to your room and listen to your doctor. Oh! She speaks with such ease. In such a natural way, she makes her way off. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we should be able to talk like this like we did today. I'm happy. It was the first time I truly felt something since I woke from the accident. Since that day, going to that grassy field in the afternoon became a part of my daily routine. She would get angry when I called her Ako. For some reason, she hated her own name. After some thought, I decided she seemed to be like a very distinguished person. So I came to call her Sensei. Sensei when I would seriously listen to anything I had to say, and would always dispel my anxieties with a single word, without fail. I was depressed with the accident, but slowly, thanks to Sensei, I began to return to my former self. Even those black, scary scribbles didn't seem to quite so scary anymore when talking to Sensei. I don't know who she was or where she was from. Perhaps she really was a teacher. But I don't care. It doesn't matter at all. Because it's fun being with Sensei. That alone is all that matters. And that alone is more than enough. Hey, Sensei? Look what I can do! I wanted to surprise her one day, so using the fruit knife I brought up from the hospital, I cut down the tree growing in the field. Like before, I run the knife along the scribble-like line and cut it cleanly across the base. Amazing, isn't it? I can cut anything easily as long as it's somewhere I can see the scribbles. No one else can do this, right? Shiki! She slaps me across the face. Say? What you just did was extremely thoughtless. Sensei gives me a hard, piercing glare. I don't know why, but I realize I just did something I definitely shouldn't have done. With Sensei's severe expression and pain for my cheeks, where she slapped me. I felt very, very sad. I'm sorry. Before I knew it, I was crying. Shiki. Then a gentle, warm feeling envelops me. There's no need to apologize. It's true that you did something I should be angry at you for, but it's definitely not your fault. Sensei squats down and hugs me. But you know, if someone doesn't tell you otherwise now, one day you're going to make a mistake you can never take back. That's why I won't apologize You can hate me all you want if you feel that way. No, I don't hate you, Sensei. Really? I'm glad you feel that way. I guess it was fate that two of us met here like this. Sensei began to talk about the scribbles I could see. As I told her about the lines, the black jagged lines that somehow only I could see, Sensei's embrace tightened. Shiki, what are you seeing as something should never be seen by anyone or anything? Everything in existence has points where they're the most easily broken. Excuse me. We, who will break down one day, are imperfect for this reason. Your eyes have the ability to see the fate of all things. To put another way, you can see the future. See the future? That's right. You can see death. You don't need to know any more than that. If someday you happen to go down that path, the principles will become clear to you as something that is needed. Sensei, I really don't understand. That's good. It's important that you don't understand now. All I want you to know is that you must never cut these lines on a whim or as a joke. Understand? If you do so, your eyes will begin to take the lives of others too, lightly. And that is the worst thing that can possibly happen. Okay. I won't do it if you say so, Sensei. Besides, it kind of hurts my chest. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll never do it again. Good for you, Shiki. Never forget the feelings that you have experienced here today. If you stay that way, I'm sure you'll find happiness. Sensei finally lets go of me. But Sensei, I could see those lines and get worried. They'll be cut as soon as I trace them, right? Then it wouldn't be weird for my surroundings to come apart at any time? You're right. I'll be able to help you with that at least. It seems as if the reason why I'm here. Sensei sighs, then favors me with a warm smile. Shiki, I'll give you a very special present tomorrow. I'll give you your old life back. The one where you're living before your accident. The next day, exactly the 7th day after I met Sensei, she arrives in the grassy field carrying a large trunk in one hand. Here, if you can put these on, those strange scribbles won't be visible anymore. What she gave me was a pair of glasses. But my eyes are fine. Just put them on. These lenses don't have any magnification or anything. Sensei forces them on me. Suddenly, whoa! Incredible! This is amazing, Sensei! I can't see the scribbles anymore! Not at all! Of course. I had quite the time stealing Mystic Eye Killer from my older sister to make this Aozaki Ako masterpiece. So treat them well, or there will be hell to pay. Got it? Yep. I'll take good care of them. You're incredible, Sensei! You made those horrible lines disappear just like that! It's like magic! Of course, I am a sorceress after all. Giving me a proud smile, Sensei puts her trunk down on the ground. But know this, Shiki. Those lines haven't disappeared. It's just that you can't see them. Once you take these glasses off, you're able to see them again. Really? Yes. That is the one thing I cannot be fixed. Your only choice is to keep living your life and do your best with the eyes you have now. No, I don't want these scary eyes. If I cut those lines again, I'll end up breaking my promise to you. Oh, you mean never cutting the lines again? Silly, you can break that promise whatever you like. Really? But you said something I shouldn't do. Yes, it is. But that is your gift, Shiki. It is yours to use as you see fit. And no one else but has your tie has the right to judge you. But out of all the abilities you can have, yours is terribly unique. If you have such power, that means that there is meaning behind you after all. God doesn't give us powers for no reason. You might say that you were given the mystic eye of death perception, because one day, a time will come when you need them. That's why you must not live in denial of their existence. Sensei squats down so our eyes would be our level. But you know, that's why you must never forget. You are a very kind and honest person, Shiki. As long as you remain the way you are now, your eyes will never bring forth any wrong. However, I'm not telling you this because telling you to become a saint. All I'm saying is live true to yourself and become a man in the manner that you think is right. Since you can accept your mistakes and are able to apologize, I know that in 10 years, you will become a great man. That being said, Sensei stands and reaches for her trunk. Oh, but I must say, unless in exceptional circumstances, you shouldn't take the glasses off. Especially, special powers attracts other special powers. Only when you decide there's no other way you should take off those glasses. Even then, be mindful of how you use your power. Power in itself is not evil. What is evil rests solely in the hearts of those wielding such power. Be it for good or evil, it will be up to you to choose and the choices you make. She picks up her trunk. Sensei doesn't say anything anymore after that, but deep down, I knew we have to part. It's impossible, Sensei. I can't do it. I don't understand just by myself. The truth is, I was so afraid before I met you. I was only able to return to being me because you were with me. I can't do it. Not even with these glasses. If you're gone, I can't do it. Don't say such things, Shiki. If you tell lies that even yourself can't believe, you'll only make whoever hears you sad. Sensei raises her eyebrows in displeasure and pokes my forehead. You know it yourself, don't you? You're afraid right now. So don't say stupid things that give up on the self that you finally found. When you can choose to be you, no one else can do it for you. Sensei turns around. Well, this is goodbye. Listen, Shiki. Life is not easy. Everyone's life is hard. Long and rocky road filled with many pitfalls. You have more power than anyone else could do something about that. So pull yourself together. Sensei's leaving. I was sad. But I'm Sensei's friend, so I have to see her off properly. Yes. Goodbye, Sensei. Well done. That's right, Shiki. Hold on to that confidence, and always live the true to yourself. When you find yourself in trouble, calm down and think things through carefully. Okay? A solution will always present itself before you. Oh, if you do, sorry. It'll be alright. You'll manage even on your own. Sensei laughs happily. The wind blows. The fields of grass sways in unison. Sensei was already gone. Goodbye, Sensei. After saying that, I really felt that I would not see her again. All that remains were her many words and these mysterious glasses. It was only 7 days, but she taught me things more valuable than anything else. As I stand there, I feel tears welled up in my eyes. Man, I'm such a fool. Well, I couldn't only say goodbye. I couldn't even say a simple word of thanks to her. I left the hospital soon after that. Afterwards, I didn't return to the Tono household, but was taken to the life of my relatives instead. But it's alright. Tono Shiki will be just fine, even by himself. I'll spend my new life with my new family. And like that, Tonoshiki's 9th summer ended. The new autumn arrived, and I think I've become an adult. And that's the end of chapter 1. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll come back on chapter 1. That was a prologue. I'm sorry, but we'll come back on chapter 1. I cannot do things properly. Hana no good things. But with that, this is Hana 13, logging out.